All right. So, Julie, we're really excited about that Xbox show. 'Cause you couldn't contain yourself.
Oh man,
Um,
I already bought my Series X. It's ready to go.
so we'll go some of the announcements because they you know what? Let's start with Xbox. Right. They during their show, we're not going to go in order. We're going to talk about the Xbox show. We're going to talk about Summer Games Fest, and let's not talk about Capcom. um, but the I think the biggest thing, other than Starfield, right? That's their thing. But the biggest thing to come out of the Xbox event was that we finally got our first look. It's a CG trailer, but first look at Star Wars Outlaws, and it looks like Assassin's Creed in space, right? Based on the premise.
Absolutely.
I know that you're in for it. I know that some people started. I caught it halfway through the trailer, dude, and it's like, oh, people are gonna start yelling about this, and truly enough, you know, the fanboys and started yelling that at the screen that it's a female lead on the game. I don't care, but it looks interesting. Like it looks like it has a little bit of everything, a little bit of shooting, a little bit of stealth, a little bit of space battles. Um, do you know who in Ubisoft is involved with this project, or is it
The
gonna be like a
guys on the
collective?
Division,
The
they worked
guys
on
of
the
the
Division.
division. Okay,
Yep, both we worked on the Division too.
okay, cool, cool, cool.
Yep,
Yeah, Division was good. I never played it, but
absolutely.
I heard it was good. I heard good things about it. So
It should work well online. If there's gonna any functionality around that, we'll see.
yeah,
It's open world, but we'll see if they have anything with that.
supposedly they have like a wanted or nemesis like system
Right.
to the game. So yeah, it looked fine. It looked good. So
Yeah, I got literally a text, dude, from TJ, our friend from the
the
show,
official unofficial
uh,
third
third member of
member of
Nilo
Miller Time.
Time, was like, "Hey, have you seen this thing? This looks really awesome." And I was like, "Oh yeah, it looks like a lot of fun." So I'm excited. I've seen most of the reaction around it has been interest and intrigue. It's Ubisoft, so it's going to be nice to have a little different flavor from our EA games that we've had, and I think they did a great job with Jedi Fallen Order, Jedi Survivor. Now I haven't finished it yet, so I look forward to finishing it out. Hearing your sentiment sounds like it's at least good,
Yeah,
so we'll
yeah,
take
it's
that.
good.
Um, but yeah, it's nice to see Ubisoft to get a crack at it, and then it's the good old people working from the studio, the publishers that give us Assassin's Creed, from the creators of the Division. Sign me up. Gameplay was 10 minutes long. Looked like the aerial battle elements looked like it was at least comparable. It was good. It
Yep.
was competent. So that's always been a concern of mine in Star Wars games, but yeah, man, look forward to checking this out. This is coming out next year, so we got plenty of time, much more to see. But yeah,
Yeah, no, it looked good. So it's I think that out of the Xbox stuff, that was to me the highlight. Um, Also, there's see, I don't know. This leaked out a few days before the Xbox event, but there's a Persona 3 remake coming out. Am I gonna play it? I don't know. I
mm,
already know what happens in Persona 3. I don't know if I'm ready to invest 120 hours in a game. Um, but that's the thing. It looks very good. Persona 3, it's known to be, you know, compared to 4 and 5, is a little bit darker when it comes to the story, more existential. A lot of people like that game a lot. Um, so that's a big one. But, we've heard it. Like this trailer
sure.
leaked out a few days before the event. So just covering it real quick. Um, the other thing that was pretty interesting to me was the Capcom game Path of the Goddess. Um, that reminded me a lot of remember the Onimusha games on PS2.
Hmm.
That reminded me a little bit of that, where it was more of a an action game with a static camera. You got to be more strategic with your gameplay. Looks like it's very like Japanese like folklore heavy inspired. So you know it's like whole like the you know the yokai and all this other like forest creatures and spirits from Japanese culture. So that looks good. You know, can't wait to see a little bit more of that. They showed the same trailer at the Capcom event. Again, the Capcom event they didn't have anything new. We're not even going to talk about it. It's dumb. They had a couple things that they announced, but
Sure.
I really don't care. But they did announce, Joe, a 1 terabyte black edition of the Xbox Series S.
Look good.
Do you know the price?
That's the issue.
Because for an extra $50, you can buy a PS5.
Right. Why
Yeah,
would
the
you?
PS5 digital. Yeah.
Right.
So
350.
there's like why would you
They
you
should
know
have bundled it.
they it should replace the original. Should have been the
Yeah.
299.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
Um
Just go for it. Yeah.
yeah, totally. But it looks good. Like it looks nice, and you know you have a 1 terabyte storage. If you're looking for an entry level console that you can get Game
Oh
Pass
my gosh.
and put,
Entry
it's
level.
entry level. It's entry level, dude.
Oh my
We
god.
gotta be straight
Homer has
up.
the gloves off today.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's the same price as a Switch OLED. I would still get the Switch OLED over it.
Oh my god.
It's an entry level console, Joe. It's true.
He's
man.
right.
You can't even
You're right. You are right.
like did I Survivor doesn't even run Reflections on that game. It's like an RE4 runs iffy, and yeah, man.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it is what it is. I would rather get a PS4 than get a Series S.
Oh my. Whoa. No chill,
Dude,
man.
honestly. PlayStation fanboy over here. No, but
He's wearing the shirt, guys. He's getting the
oh,
checks.
yeah, right. Totally. I'll get a PS-
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Because
I'll
like,
get a PS4 and get a 1 terabyte SSD and upgrade the
oh
hard
my
drive.
goodness, this dude is just.
It's $50 for an SSD.
He is clowning on him. Oh, just dunking on these guys. My goodness, Obed don't care.
Mm-mm.
No, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Because I mean, like, we, as much as I would have interest in having a Series S, I look at the price, I look at the value, and I go, eh.
Yep. Yeah, man. So the other game that kind of caught my eye is Clockwork Revolution. That was gave me Bioshock vibes. That's also going to be available on PC. I mean, if I wanted to play that, I'd probably play it on PC. So that was it, man. And then that 45-minute thing on Starfield that why is this game seem so boring to me, dude? I'm sorry, guys. You know, and this is the whole Bethesda thing, and I get it that's their thing, and maybe that's why this game has never clicked with me. It's just that it just feels like it's a chore, and I, you know, I don't want games to feel like a chore. Like Zelda has a lot of stuff that you got to do and here and there and build thing and do this thing and climb this other thing, but you know, other than climbing, nothing really feels like a chore.
Yeah.
And now you have, you know, options to like climb faster if you would need to. So I don't know, maybe that's that's the thing. It's like these games are time sinks, and I'm ready to move on from time sink games, and you know, other than Zelda, I'm good. It's like that game's so good that it's just fun, right? Also, I saw beams out there saying, I was like, oh, people complaining about this game running at 30 frames per second, about Starfield running at 30, and bought Zelda no problem. It's like, dude, it's like Nintendo's not out here saying we build the most powerful console ever.
No, not at all.
So you can
Not at all.
run your games at 30. So, you know, whatever, man, it's fine. You know, it's apples and oranges when it comes to like Switch and the Xbox. But at the end of the day, dude, Nintendo has proven that graphics don't matter. And,
Nintendo gets what gaming's all about.
yeah,
Really.
they do get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Summer Game Fest. Summer Game Fest was also quite like non, spectacular, with the exception of that freaking trailer for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Uh,
Oh my god, dude! It's like I'm ready. I'm ready. This is early 2024. I'm ready. This looks insane, and this story looks like it's gonna go like nuts. And remake was very good, and it went places, and this looks like it's gonna go even further in. It's man, the iceberg is there, and we're just starting to get to like underwater now. So I can't wait. I can't wait. That 16 is coming out next week, dude. I'm really excited for that game. That game looks incredible. But like 7 remake, dude, is special. I really really enjoyed that game, and I'm very much looking forward to this one. But anything
yeah,
else
yeah.
that caught your eye from Game Fest?
Yeah, I mean, they had that Lord of the Rings Return to Moria game, whatever. That was like, oh, that's interesting. You know, everything else was pretty standard. We also got the release date, Obed, for Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, yeah.
So that was cool. It's October 20th. Am I
October
right to say
20th. Yep.
this? Yep. So yeah, you know
Pre-
that your boy here is.
yeah. Pre-orders go live tomorrow. So that's why pre-orders are not. It's not. That's why pre-orders are not there. But pre-orders go live tomorrow. There's supposed to be like a deluxe edition for 80. I heard.
Ooh, my
So I
pockets,
think no, I'm
man.
sorry, 90, 89.99.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's gonna be like the regular versions is 70, $20 extra for the deluxe, and the collector's like what, like 320? So
Yeah.
it's something really, yeah. But that
No.
statue's supposed to be pretty big. It's supposed to be like a 14-inch statue or something
Yeah.
of Venom. So yeah, that was interesting. So yeah, I mean, stuff happens, stuff got announced. Alan Wake 2 got a little gameplay, um, uh, I guess reveal. Sonic Superstars looks good. I don't know if you saw that one.
Yeah,
So
I saw that
a
one.
2D, a
Mm,
2.5D Sonic that you know that they made it to feel like the old school like 2D Sonics. So that looks good. I showed it to my daughter. And she was like, "Oh, that's cute. That's good." Um, Sandland. So Sandland's basically the new manga by Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball. So it's getting a game. Also getting an anime that's coming out later. I think August, if I'm not wrong.
yeah.
So yeah, there's stuff happening. So Prince of Persia looks cool. Lost Crown. Um, and then Mortal Kombat 1 got the full gameplay reveal, which I kind of was right on some of the things, like the cameos were assists, but it's not a tag team game. It's still a single player with an assist, and yeah, and it is seems to be a full, I guess, reimagining of the story from the first game. So
Mm.
yeah, it looks good. It's Mortal Kombat, so people are gonna be in for the fatalities and all that. Very gruesome stuff if you're into that. Street Fighter is more of my jam, so I'll probably stick with that until Disney decides to make a proper MVC. So yeah, it's pretty much it. Yeah, nothing else happened. But we do want to give a shout out to the guys over at Arcade Monsters in Oviedo. We were able to go to their location a couple of weeks ago, right? Spent some time there with I got TJ, friend of the show, and Tony, friend of the show, and had a pretty good time. Took some pictures. Pictures are out there. Jill and I posting like two nerds playing arcade games. It was a good time. Good time. That's if you are really into like anything nerdy, like video games, comics, anything like that, dude. That's because that was your first time there, right?
That was my first time there, and I loved it.
It's so good.
I
Like
could
it,
have stayed there a whole like all day,
you
dude.
could,
Pretty much did, but
yeah,
I could have been there even longer, dude.
yeah, you could. Like it's such a great place, man, just to go and hang out, and it's not too expensive, and you still have, a, an incredible selection of games,
Yeah.
and areas where you can just sit down and relax and hang out and take it all in, and it's such a great location. Which, by the way, they're opening their biggest location, I guess the biggest arcade in Florida, right?
That's
Over
right.
in
It's coming soon.
yep, over on International Drive. Um, and that's coming soon, and hopefully we can make it out there and check it out.